Hey everybody, welcome back to the podcast. My name is Britt Dowling. I'm your host. And today I've got a special guest, my good friend Danny Gillenwater.
Special guest.
Special guest. Don't ask him how to spell it. I don't think he even knows how to spell it.
That's a tough one.
Danny and I have been good friends since high school. Danny's a pastor here in town. And Danny, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little about your church?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm Danny Gillenwater. I'm the senior pastor here at the church at Eastern Oaks. We're located at 7505 Wares Ferry Road, so kind of East Montgomery, where Wares Ferry and Macklemore meet. I've been on staff here at Eastern Oaks for 15 years, 16 years, something like that. So been here quite a while. Went to seminary not far from here, Divinity School in Birmingham. I was called to the ministry when I was in college at AUM. Actually, here went to AUM with Britt. We went to high school together and college together.
Yep.
But yeah, been here for about 16 years and loving it.
So, 16 years. How long? So we went to AUM together. Then you went off to seminary. How long did that take? Seminary.
So we graduated AUM 02. So I started the fall of 02 at Beeson Divinity School. I was there for 3 years. Graduated in 3 years with my master's degree.
Master's
in Divinity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I actually went back. So I went back and got my doctorate as well from Beeson about 3 years later. So seminary took 3 years the first time. I was out for about 3 years, at which point I was already here at Eastern Oaks. And then I went back and got my doctorate. And I graduated with that, I think, in 2011. Is that a thing? 2011 is when I graduated with my doctorate. So yeah, two stints at Beeson Divinity.
So one thing I do know about Danny, you went and got your doctorate. Danny is not one to just go halfway in.
Yeah.
If Danny's going to go all in.
Yeah.
So, he goes and gets his doctorate, whereas most people would have stopped at their master's.
Yeah. I enjoy school. Always.
He does enjoy school.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been here 16, you said 16 years?
I think 16 years. I came in 04.
Did you start here straight out of?
No.
Okay.
No, so yeah, I grew up here. So actually my father is the founding pastor of this church.
Yep.
So I grew up here as a youth, was called into the ministry here. While I was at AUM, I was actually a pre-law. At AUM, I was going to be a lawyer, I thought I was.
We worked together at a law firm.
We did. We worked as a runner at a law firm. Anyway, so while I was working at the law firm, while I was going to church here, felt the Lord called me into the ministry, called me into full-time ministry as a pastor. And about that time, a church in Prattville, shortly after that, a church in Prattville, Prattmont Baptist, called me to be their youth and children's minister.
Okay.
So I left Eastern Oaks, went to Prattmont Baptist in Prattville, was their youth and children's minister for almost 2 years. While I was there, I started seminary the first time. About that time, Eastern Oaks started growing a little bit. My father was a bivocational pastor, so he worked full-time outside the church.
Which is pretty normal, right?
Pretty normal, especially for this size church, for smaller churches. And so about that time, church started to grow, so they were starting to look for a full-time pastor. And so the church said, well, isn't that what Danny wants to do? And so they gave me a call. That was 04, because I was married in 04. I got married in January of 04, and I came back here on staff in December of 04.
Okay.
So I've been here since December of 04. So however many years that is.
Don't know.
That's how long I've been here.
I was never good at math.
Yeah. So
we need your wife to do that.
Yes.
She's pretty good at math.
She was a math major. So.
All right, so we're actually in your new youth/college room. Yeah. Literally just like
brand new. Yeah. So
brand new.
This is February. We hired a full-time student minister back in December.
What's his name?
Parker Guttinson.
And now he has a special story because he is
the America's first all-male quintuplets.
That's 7, right?
Five. Yeah. Hence the number.
Yeah,
first set of all-male quintuples. They were on the Jay Leno show.
Really?
You can go look them up on YouTube. Guttinson, Guttensohn. But they're on the Jay Leno show. And
so did you actually have to pay him more because he's a celebrity?
Well, no, I did not. But my thought was he's got a twin brother, so there's 5. Only 2 of them look alike.
Oh, okay.
So my thought was, you never really know which one's coming to work. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
But no. So we hired Parker. December 1st was his first day. So he is our.
So he's full time on staff.
Full time, yeah.
Okay.
So the church has really been growing lately and doing great. And so this is the first time we have hired another full time staff member other than myself.
Okay.
So my father is still here on staff by vocation. We let him hang around. He's my associate pastor right now. I've been the only.
So wait a minute, you're your dad's boss?
Yes, I'm my dad's boss. So I'm the senior pastor. My dad is the associate pastor. He's part time. So for a long time, I've been the only full-time staff member here for 16 years. But as the church has begun to grow, we've had the opportunity to bring on a second full-time staff member. So December 1st, we hired Parker Guttinson, who is our student minister.
Okay.
And so he kind of oversees all student ministries. His focus is really youth and college.
Yeah.
But he kind of oversees children as well, helps out with children. So he's our student minister, but college and youth is kind of his specialty. So one of the things that we did, you can't see, right now it looks gray.
Yeah. It's not just gray.
It's not just gray. The walls are, this is a controversial topic.
Clearly red.
The walls could be red, they could be orange. The paint color was supposed to be coral. So, but it's coral and gray. But yeah, so they've been working in here past month. We knocked out a wall. We made 2 rooms into one big room. Put a TV and a couch, and make it comfy for the young folks.
And so they, right now I'm looking at a door y'all cut out of the wall.
Yeah.
Extended it into a worship area. So now they've got kind of a hangout room here that we're in, and then worship area.
Separate worship room. Yeah.
And they have so Parker does one of the things you were saying earlier is he does a was it Rooted?
I was just about to say that, yeah. So I was like, let me put a plug in for his new ministry. So he does youth on Wednesday nights is our youth time, 6:30 Wednesday nights youth. But he just started a brand new college ministry called Rooted on Thursday nights at 7. So every Thursday night at 7 o'clock, if you're, again, you don't have to be in college. So it's college young adult. So it doesn't matter if you're in college or not, but if you are out of high school and you're under 30,
I'm pretty. I fit that.
Which is not either of us anymore. But yeah, if you're out of high school and you're under, let's say, 30, and you just want to come and hang out with some young adults, and they do a Bible study each Thursday night. They just hang out and pray for each other, encourage each other. They got a Nintendo Switch, so they play some video games.
I saw Mario Kart over there.
Yeah, I thought I was pretty good at Mario Kart until I played one of the guys, one of the young adults that probably plays a lot more than I do. He beat me pretty bad.
But we talked about that before, how because we both have kids roughly the same age.
Yeah.
How we both used to like to we like to still, but we used to have a lot more time to play golf.
Yeah.
Because we liked to play golf, and it's just hard to play golf.
Golf takes a lot of time.
It takes a lot of time.
And apparently being good at video games takes a lot of time. And before I had kids, I played video games some, and then
I was pretty good.
And then it all goes downhill fast. Yeah. Kids ruin
everything. Not a skill you can. Well, it might be a skill you can actually take forward. All right, so you already told us where the church is.
Yeah.
Told us about yourself. Told us about Parker. If somebody was looking for, you do some certain. So one of the things we were talking about earlier is you have your sermons and you post them. You do live, right? You do live on Facebook, right?
So every Sunday we're live. Now it's just the sermon portion, so it's not the whole worship service. But the sermon portion is live every Sunday, about 11:15. So church starts at 10:30. Morning worship is at 10:30 on Sundays. I get up to start preaching about 11:15. So about 11:10, 11:15 every Sunday. If you check us out on Facebook at the Church at Eastern Oaks, you can watch us live. But then we also have those videos available all week, so you can go on Facebook and watch them.
Are they also on your website or just mostly on Facebook?
So
is that the best place to go, Facebook? Or
Facebook is good. Actually, the best place to go is we have a church app.
I was going to ask about that.
Yeah, so we actually have a really good website, but the sermon is just audio, so you can listen to it. So you can find a lot of information on the website. But we also have a church app, just Eastern Oaks. So if you've got
Apple, iTunes, or
iTunes Store, App Store, Google Play Store, Amazon, any of those three.
Really?
Yeah, so Google Play, Amazon, or the App Store, just go search Eastern Oaks. There's a little leaf with a cross on it, but that's us. So if you get the church app, you can actually watch me teach all of our Bible studies. So we do small group Bible study, Sundays at 9:15. And so I record previously in the week, earlier in the week, I record that Sunday's lesson. So you can actually go on the app, you can watch our online Bible studies, you can watch all of our old sermons, and then of course there's a ton of information, announcements, calendar of events, that kind of stuff. So yeah, the app is a great way to to kind of check us out, before you want to come and check us out in person.
So if somebody was online, they wanted to find you, what's your website?
EasternOaks.org.
And what about, you're on Facebook, obviously.
Yeah, the Church at Eastern Oaks on Facebook, and then Eastern Oaks everywhere else. So the website's EasternOaks.org.
Instagram, I've seen.
Instagram is Eastern Oaks. Twitter is Eastern Oaks.
Okay.
All one word.
Awesome. So. Okay. All right. So we've talked about Parker's, heading up all the youth and college ministry. You've got your worship services at 10:30 on Sundays.
10:30 on Sundays.
What do you have coming up on the calendar in the future?
Yeah.
Any big events or anything?
Got a couple big things. So we do every spring we do family kickball. So it's a lot of fun. We have a big front yard area. We stripe the front yard. We've got bases, and we play family kickball. And it's literally for any age. So I'll be out there on the kickball field with my 7-year-old son and my 10-year-old daughter.
Yep.
And so we'll have everybody we'll have the youngest. We'll have 4 and 5-year-olds playing, all the way up to some 60-year-olds playing. But yeah, it's
now. Will you actually peg your child with the ball
yes,
in the head?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, you're technically, according to the rules, not allowed to hit them in the head. Now, if they duck, if you throw the ball and they duck and hits them in the head, that's on them.
Well, what if you wanted to and you caught an accident?
Then they're safe. So, but you still get to hit them in the head. So yeah, if you want to hit your kid in the head with a kickball, absolutely come out. They just know they get a free base for it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we do that starting in March. I should know the date better, but I don't remember it. But we always do it.
Probably on the website.
Probably on the website and the app. But we always do it the 4 weeks leading up to Easter.
Okay.
And so we kind of use it as a kickoff to invite people to Easter as well. Speaking of, Easter's coming up. It's April 12th of this year. So I'd love to have you come out for our Easter service. On the Saturday before that,
so April 11th?
April 11th, we have our community Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
So that's kind of a big deal. We had over 1,000 candy-filled Easter eggs. We also do an adult Easter egg hunt. So after the kids, it's pretty cool. So after the kids go out, and they're like a Hoover, right? I mean, they just suck up all the eggs. It's fast.
They're fast.
So they get all the Easter eggs. Well, then when the kids come inside, we bring them back inside after the Easter egg hunt. We give them prizes. We have some golden eggs hidden, and we give them some prizes, and we talk to them about Jesus Christ, and of course we share the gospel with them. Well, while all that's going on, we go and hide some big eggs, and we hide them really well. And we had about 3, and then we send the adults out.
Is there money?
There are $25 gift cards.
Well,
yeah.
Hey.
So every adult egg, you get a little slip of paper. When you come back in, we give you a $25 gift card to. I think we did Texas Roadhouse, Texas Steakhouse a couple times, and Outback a couple times. So that's pretty cool.
Can I help you hide them?
Absolutely.
And then can I sell the knowledge for
I was going to say, if you hide, you can't hunt.
Okay.
That's the only catch. So you can hide, but you can't hunt.
I could sell the location
technically,
for $10.
Technically, there's no rule against that.
Just kidding. I would not do that. All right. Well, hey, anything else you want to talk about? Cover? Anything?
That's about it.
All right. Well, hey, Danny Gillenwater, Eastern Oaks Baptist Church. Tell them again, address, what time's your service?
Church at Eastern Oaks, 7505 West Ferry Road. Every Sunday we have small groups that meet at 9:15 in the morning. We have morning worship that meets at 10:30. And then on Wednesday nights we have a Bible study that meets at 6:30. And then we just started a brand new young adult college group that meets on Thursdays at 7. And again, all this is on the website, easternoaks.org, or you can get the app and you can find it all there.
All right. Thanks a lot, Danny.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.